listen up. I've rode this mountain 70 years I've been alive. Choked on rocks and rattlesnakes, a wonder I've survived. Don't think I haven't had a bronc like you, try me. Every time he thinks a monster is hiding around a tree. Well, the monster's on your back, son, better try to understand. The cowboy that you're fighting now was born to this here land. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Don't worry about the things that you can't see. The monster's on your back. Now hear this. I've rode through howling hell and wind and snow and rain. I am oblivious to misery and pain. And that iron in your gizzard, it will never go away. So long as you got work to do today. And there's a monster on your back, son, get your guts up off the trail. We got a job to do and I promise we won't fail. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Don't worry about that ornery Charlie Bull. The monster's on your back. You think that if you buck me off that I won't get back on. You could stomp me into the ground and I'd be gone. You think that this old man ain't tough like he once used to be. Try me one more time and you will see. There's a monster on your back, son, better start to understand. The cowboy that you're fighting now was born to this here land. One day you'll learn your scars and all the fearlessness you lack. Till then you're gonna have to trust in me. The monster's on your back. There's a monster on your back.
A little gold mine to bank on. But one day my heart sank when I saw Madam in town. I knew her love would be the death of mine.
L'amour passé, l'amour obsolète. Pourquoi perdre sa vie à chercher l'or d'un cœur? Je ne me noierai pas dans ce désert mystique. Je ferme mes comptes et je repars.
Do me a favor while I'm hanging here. Take this gold and go and hide.
Watch my buckskin and my saddle and my day bags and my gun rolling ass over tea kettle down into the morning sun. She was bent, she was twisted, she was bruised up in the back. We were half an hour scouting down the hill for broken tack. We were halfway up Red Mountain, we were full of grit and old, and I was bound and stone determined not to let that roundup spoil. So I kicked her in the gizzard and I pulled up on the reins, climbed back up into the saddle spite of all her aches and pains. And it ain't that I don't love her, cause the good Lord knows I do. I'll be on her or beside her right up till my days are through. But if you're gonna be a cowboy, better heed your inner forces, cause it's hell on your women and it's harder on your horses. She was cradling my baby, she was in her rocking chair, and he was noisily a nursing neath the tendrils of her hair. I just had to break it to her, I was out of job again. When I get back from Buckaroo, and I will find some more work then. 'Cause we were off, we were running Heiner Canyon in the fall, long dark timber, golden aspen beneath the Red Rock Canyon wall. Cattle rolling down the meadows, mama's babies hear 'em cry. Brings a burning to your bosom and a teardrop to your eye. And it ain't that I don't love her, cause the good Lord knows I do. I'll be on her or beside her right up till my days are through. But if you're gonna be a cowboy, better heed your inner forces, cause it's hell on your women and it's harder on your horses. Stand here before you, I can look you in the eye and say I'll never be a rich man, and I know the reason why. 'Cause I'd trade fancy trucks and money, I'd trade power, I'd trade fame for one more day of Buckaroo and on a horse that's halfway lame. And it ain't that I don't love 'em, 'cause the good Lord knows I do. I'll be on 'em or beside 'em right up till my days are through. But if you're gonna be a cowboy, better heed your inner forces, 'cause it's hell on your women and it's harder on your horses. It's hell on your women and it's harder on your horses. It's hell on your women and it's harder on your horses.
Hushaby, don't you cry. Go to sleep, you little baby. When you wake, you shall have cake and all the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, dappling grays, all the pretty little horses. The little baby. When you wake, you shall have cake and all the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, dappling grays, all the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, dappling grays, coach and 6 white horses. little child. The bees and the flies are pecking out its eyes. Poor little child crying for its mother. Crying for its mother. Don't you cry, go to sleep, you little baby. When you wake, you shall have cake and all the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, dapple and grays, coach and 6 white horses. Blacks and bays, dapple and grays, all the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, dapple and grays, all the pretty little horses.
I love to look at maps to find where the roads don't go. Out beyond the fences to some place that I don't know. Out where I don't see no lines scratched across this land. There's something there I hunger for and long to understand. And freedom calls so softly that it scares me, talking sweet. Then it double dares me. There's no borders on this land, I see no limit to this love. No map to show the way to go, except for what we're dreaming of. No boundary that can hold us back, except what's in our minds. No path to mark our passing, except for what we leave behind. It's a long and winding road to walk if you must walk alone. Thank you for companionship and all the love we've known. Now we scan the ground for footprints and we search the sky for signs. We hope our hearts can find the path we can't see with our minds. Yet here we stand, all directions calling. We take a step, be it flying or falling. There's no borders on this land, I see no limit to this love. No map to show the way to go, except for what we're dreaming of. No boundary that can hold us back, except what's in our minds. No path to mark our passing, except for what we leave behind. Sometimes our lives seem so full of things that we don't need, but to compensate for all that we have lost. But now we see what we really want was missed in our confusion here behind. Trinkets and illusions. There's no borders on this land, I see no limit to this love. No map to show the way to go, except for what we're dreaming of. No boundary that can hold us back, except what's in our minds. No path to mark our passing, except for what we leave behind. There's no borders on this land, I see no limit to this love. No map to show the way to go, except for what we're dreaming of. No boundary that can hold us back, except what's in our minds. No path to mark our passing, except for what we leave behind. Down a one-lane road, there's a dusty fairground where I learned to bronc trade. I fell in love with a blue-eyed twister and her smoky whisper. She said they call me the Cimarron Dove. We'd spool our bedrolls on down together. My calloused hands comb through her hair. She'd stare at a star through an old mesquite tree. See that moon shadow? There's a bucking horse there. Sweet bird of youth, no easy keeper, flown with the seasons all too soon. Beneath Montana's blue roan skies, Nevada starlight and a bucking horse moon. Our love reeled out like a western movie, down hard-worn highways, through the rodeo towns, wrapped in her wings for the midnight flight. That bucking horse moon kept shining down. Bucking horse moon on the hood of the truck, she'd smile and say, that means good luck. Bucking horse shadow through the purple sage, we'll ride forever, our love won't age. But heart and bone are made for breaking. The Cimarron doves flown with the wind. Then a bronc in Prescott rolled on my back. I'll never ride rough stock again. Sweet bird of youth, no easy keeper, flown with the seasons all too soon. Beneath Montana's blue roan skies, Nevada starlight and a bucking horse moon. I lost my youth on the dusty fairgrounds. I'm an old bronc fighter, long past high noon. But on a haunted night when I can hear her whispering, as I search the heavens for the bucking horse moon, the Cimarron dove and the bucking horse moon. Sweet bird of youth, no easy keeper, flown with the seasons all too soon. Beneath Montana's blue roan sky, Nevada starlight and the bucking horse moon, Wyoming sundown and a bucking horse moon.
All of these lines across my face tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been, and now I got to where I am. But these stories don't mean anything when you've got no one to tell them to. It's true, I was made for you. I climbed across the mountain tops, swam all across the ocean blue. I crossed over land and I rode all and the words that don't come out. And all of my friends who think that I'm blessed, they don't know my head is a mess. No, they don't know who I really am, and they don't know what I've been through like you do. And I was made for you. All of these lines across my face tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been, and now I got to where I am. Oh, but these stories don't mean anything when you've got no one to tell them it's true. I was made for you. Oh yeah, it's true that I was made for you.
I've been gone now for 3 months, since yesterday. I sold all the cattle, collected my pay. I'm tired and weary from this damned old dirt road, with 6 steps into Texas and 1,000 to go. But I know, yes I know, I'm homeward bound.
I wait by the window. I'm pacing the floor. I'm tired and weary from being alone, heartsick from waiting, all the hours pass so slow. But I know, yes I know, he's homeward bound.
I won't stop to rest, I'll walk this night through.
Sure as the North Star that twinkles above.
I'll find my way back to the one that I love. I've been gone now for 3 months, since yesterday. I sold all the cattle, collected my pay. I'm tired and weary from this damned old dirt road, with 6 stints into Texas and 1,000 to go. But I know, yes, I know, I'm homeward bound. I'm so tired and weary, I can't wait to see